Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is a makeup declutter number, and typically I do the nail polishes and the makeup kind of separate, but I'm gonna go through this kind of quickly today. So this box here has some nail art stickers, a bunch of those. There's a bunch of stuff in there, and over 40 nail polishes. And this box here is going to go to a little girl at church, because she loves nail polish and nail stuff, and she's gonna be, I think, 5, and her mommy paints her nails and stuff, and she always admires my nails when I'm there, so I thought it would be perfect to do a big declutter, and I'll probably add to this. So this is going to the church. I have one of the Dollar Tree large shadow switches. I reached for my small AOA Studio one. Just don't use this one. And this brush holder, I am decluttering that. I don't have any use for this brush holder. I have some highlighters. The Wet n Wild You Glow Girl. The AOA Studio Cream Puff Precisions Formula. These are very nice. I just never reach for them or have something very, very similar. I have some eyeliners here that I never use. And this Ellie Colors Marshmallow eye pencil. This was nice, but it creased throughout the day, like out of the waterline so very badly. It looked terrible. I might insert a picture, but very beautiful color nonetheless. Maybe set it with some shadow. Covergirl True Blend Minerals Powder and Banana. This is kind of off from my skin tone. I'm gonna let this go. This AOA Studio Liquid Concealer. It's alright, it's not working for me anymore. This was in my project pan, and I've decided that I really don't care that much for it, so I'm going to declutter it as well. The Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer, Rose, Ellie Colors Blush, and these lippies. I loved these Ellie Colors Pout Lip Gloss and Mattes, but I have some similar stuff to these, and so I decided to let these ones go. The Cherry Cherie Nude Lipsticks. These are awesome too. I never reach for them. This metallic red, or this red AOA Studio Wonder Matte. Some Wet n Wild lip liner. This Ellie Colors Tinted Jelly Balm. It looks like blue on your lips. The Nude Glam Lipstick from Ellie Colors and Pinky Swear. I never reach for this one. I really like it. And that's all the lip products. And the Profusion Blush 3 palette. These are really pretty, but I have similar blushes, and I'm trying to be kind of brutal with my declutters lately. Now for the eyeshadow portion of this, and you'll see that I did absolutely go brutal with this portion of it, because I dearly loved some of these palettes. I'm just not using them anymore. These Fierce Effects from Hard Candy, and that's a L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. Believe Beauty Lush Purples, and this really pretty deserty looking one. That's the vibes I get from it. I've done so many looks with this one. Dearly loved it. Look at all the dips and the shadows. I just don't reach for it anymore. I have other purple palettes. After I got the Beauty Bay palette, that's my purple palette. Like, I was on the search and I found. Pretty. I never reach for it though. I actually tried using this in a couple of different videos, and I believe I scratched those videos altogether because I just hated the results. And Believe Beauty, I'm always a big fan of, but that one will not work with me. Smoke and Mirrors Soft Glam, another palette I didn't think I would ever get rid of. But I did recently get some new palettes that are kind of similar to this, so I'm gonna let that one go. Ellie Colors Nude. I've done, I think, a couple looks using this. Great palette. Same for Ellie Colors Frisky. Love this palette. Look how deep. Look at that dip and that gold there. Love this Frisky palette. You can still get this at Family Dollar, by the way. Ellie Colors Make Them Melt eyeshadow palette in the lavender one, I believe. Great little palette. Loved it. I've done, I think, a couple looks using this as well, so we'll have to check out this playlist. The Caliente Artist Couture palette, very beautiful, very bright. Never reach for it. Same thing for the Maybelline Nudes of New York. I thought I would love this more. Actually, I don't really like it at all. I don't like the scent. It has like this weird like scent. This is not a nude palette. It has a scent, and I don't like it. I don't like this. The Ellie colors, I believe this is called Smokin' Hot or Smokin'. This is called Smokin'. I totally get mermaid vibes every time I look at this palette. I enjoy this palette, and now it's time to move on. Same for the Wet n Wild, the Rosé in the Air palette. Loved it. Loved it. Use this quite often. I just don't reach for these palettes anymore. The Balm Alternative Rock Volume 1. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Not everyday shades for me. I thank you, Christy, so much for sending this to me, but I know that my mom or my sisters will get way more use out of this. I love that it had bronzer, blush, and highlighter in it too. Very beautiful. Like I said, I just don't use it very often because it's not everyday shades for me. And this is kind of new to my collection, but once again, I got a purple Beauty Bay Midnight palette, and this just doesn't hold up. Nowhere near compares to the quality of that Midnight palette. This Hard Candy purple palette. I was so excited to get this. I think I did, 2, if not 3 looks using this palette on my channel. And it was loved for a little while. Kind of difficult to work with at times. But I know that my mom will really love this more than me right now. She loves purple as well. So that is the eyeshadow portion. I know it's really hard for me to get rid of eyeshadows because that is like my thing. I love eyeshadows. So, hope you guys enjoyed my makeup declutter. There was quite a bit of items. I'm going to put how many items on the screen here we decluttered from the collection. And stay tuned for more videos like these. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to check the description box as well as the cards for additional links.